The Value Trust has a different program, but our core program right now is Ukhula Kahle Mntwana program, which works with the children within the community. Our main focus is children from 0 to 6 years of age, but if the children are living with HIV, we move the age up to the age of 9. However, we also don't neglect other children that are in the household. So our entry point within the household is a 0 to 6 or up to 9 years old when the child is HIV positive. But when we get there, we look after the caregiver. We also work with other children that are in the household. Over the years, we've helped more than 6,000 beneficiaries. And last year alone, we reached 2,200 beneficiaries, reaching 770 caregivers and around 1,430 children.
The Ukhula Kahle Foundation has helped my child on the foundation phase level when it's come to discipline, communication, being a good listener, and being active. Yes, because when I tell him to stop playing, he do so. Then I tell him come to eat, he do so. When it's time to sleep, he do so.
So we are working in the Valley of the Thousand Hill. We are focusing in 4 tribal areas, which is uGwangolosi, Imolweni, Embo, Nekati. Nekati is where we the offices are actually based. So what we do on a daily basis, the community facilitators, they've got 4 days where they go to the household. They speak to the caregivers, teach the caregivers. What we're focusing on is positive parenting. It is child stimulation, it's nutrition, and it is child health as a whole.
Mangiphuma nje ekhaya ngithi ngiyosebenza, ngisuke ngiya kuma-home visit. Kuma-home visit kumele kube khona umntwana o-0 to 5 years ne-caregiver. Mengingena emizini nomuntu ngisuke ngiyofundisa umzali ukuthi afundise kanjani umntwana. Naye umntwana ngiyahlala phansi naye, kodwa nomzali usuke khona involve ukuthi isikhathi ngimfundisa umntwana yena fanele asale amfundise kanjani ekhaya. Sibafundisa nokwenza nama-toys ezenzele yena ekhaya, angaze ayokhipha imali ekothenga. Okunye sibe sikufundisa bese simfundisile ukudlala umntwana ukuthi udlala kanjani umntwana. Sebafundisile nokuthi-ke babaphilise kanjani abantwana ngokwezempilo-ke manje. Simqala ekhadini lomgomo umzali, simfundise ikhadi lomgomo ukuthi moqala ephejini lomgomo kokuqala ilokho kukhona nokukhula komntwana, igaba zomntwana elindelekile ukuthi umntwana ukhula kanjani, kuphi okulindelekile.
When they start visiting me and when they start visiting our home, they come up with a set of toys. They play with the child, so they give the child the opportunity to do everything. They communicate with the child, so they are very fast to identify if the child has a problem or not. So yeah, it did help a lot.
Ingane abazali babuye banga-understand ukukhula komntwana ukuthi lo mntwana udinga especially yedwa nje ukuthi a-treat ngenye indlela nanesikole njengoba la kule crash njengamanje uyabona ukuthi isikhathi esiningi sibe-concentrate kuyena engabe ba-concentrate kwabanye abantwana, udinga nje isikole sakhe. Abanye abazali-ke abaku-understandi-ke abanye lokho, thokuthi uyahlala nengane izibe ndala bese kufanele kuye esikoleni, ayisathathwe esikoleni ngoba fanele iqalelwe saphansi ifunelwe indawo yayo right. Kokunye-ke uthola ukuthi abazali uthola ukuthi njengo-HIV sisaqala ukusebenza kodwa sekungcono manje. Uthola ukuthi uyahlala ngayi-test ingane ukuthi ngobazi ukuthi umuntu opositive uyena, ingane ayitheleleki. Kanti ekuqaleni kusaqala nje i-HIV ingane beyitheleleka, ingane yakhula i-HIV seziyashona. Manje-ke sekungcono sisaqala ukusebenza.
As part of our nutrition, we have started a demo garden as well. We will bring in the community members, the community facilitators. They come and they get training on how to grow their own crops and on crop production. And then they take that knowledge back to the household and they teach the household. Before the floods, we had managed to start about 67 households within the community. But after the floods, we were down to 3. We are now slowly building back up again and trying to build more gardens within the household and ensure that people are able to get nutritious meals from their own gardens.
Well, I've seen a lot of change, and also it came at the right time when we were going through financial crisis. So it came at the perfect time. So we were able to feed kids perfectly, and we have seen a lot of change. So it was a great help for us. We do breakfast, lunch, and the afternoon snack. We feed about 40, 45, 50, depending. Sometimes they don't all come.
Kulabantwana abasuke emakhaya uthola ukuthi kuphilwa ngegrant. Manje uma kufika lokudla lokhu bayasizakala kakhulu abantwana. Bayadla emakhaya nakhona bayasizakala kakhulu. Ngoba uthi efika nje umntwana besho uthi imakade sidla iqanda thina ngeze umem kade ekade sinethile amaqanda ukuthi ingane yafika yatshela uma wakho abuye umzali ajabule ukuthi nje kade ingane yakhe idla amaqanda. Amaqanda uthola ukuthi bawathenga kanye ngenyanga. Uthola ukuthi ingane izolidla kanye ngenyanga iqanda ngalesikhathi kukhulu lelo qolo sekuphelile. So nje kube ngiyafisa nje ukuthi ngathi mekuphinde kuvela kuphinde futhi nisize ingane ziyasizakala kakhulu.
As you know that we are not for-profit organization, we have the structure which helps us bring in a little bit of funds that help us run programs. But without the support of people like you guys, the Nedbank will not be able to bring the programs that we bring within the community. First of all, I want to say thank you for the support that they have given to the kids and to the community. And I also want to say, don't give up. I know there are a lot of things that are happening in our country at the moment that makes people that are willing to give actually doubt if what they are giving actually reaches the children or the people that they intended it for. But it does, and it makes a huge difference. There are a lot of things that are happening, but the funds that are given to local organizations to support the children in the communities actually does reach the communities, and the difference it's making. Without that support, most of the kids will not survive. And we do want to see the kids in our community reach the level of the other kids that are there in the country that are born to parents that can afford to give them better lives.